Okay, so very few have joined here. We'll start with linear equation in two variables. We'll wait for some more time. Okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, good evening to all. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
So let's start. We'll start with the new topic today, the linear equations in two variables, right? So we are done with the first three topics, polynomials, number system, and coordinate system. So is there any doubt anyone has in these three topics that we have done?
Oh,
Anyone who finds any topic difficult or you think this
no,
needs to be revised again? Anything in any topic, among any three chapters?
no, ma'am.
Sure, everyone?
Yes, ma'am, sure.
If you are okay with it, then we'll move to next chapter. Okay? Pair of linear equations. This is linear equation in two variables.
Okay.
Okay. I'll share the screen. Okay, this was your page. We had done this last year. Today is 24. Okay, children, what do you know about linear equation in two variables? See, there are two concepts which are told in this chapter name. The name itself tells about linear equation in two variables. So first of all, that linear equations are linear. That means its power is one. Whatever equation you
Yes,
pick in
ma'am.
this chapter, the power of the highest power of the equation will be one. So that's linear equation. And
Ma'am, by two variables, we mean X and Y, right?
uh, and two variable means we have two variables. Okay, that is we take it either X or Y or A, B or anything. Variable means what? That varies. Anything that varies is called variable. That means we can put different values for variables. Is it? If if I put some value for X, I will get some value for Y. If I give some other value for X, I will get some another value for Y. So whatever value I give, I put for X, I will get corresponding values for Y. Is that? This is what we do. Suppose you have a equation 2x plus y is equal to say 10. Okay. So then if you put x equals to, if you give x, what will my y be here? This will be 10 minus 2x. Okay. So whatever value I give to x, that will give me my value for y. That is 10 minus y is 10 minus 2x. So suppose I have x is 1. So that means my y will be
Ma'am, 10
minus
minus 2.
that is 8. If my x is 2, then my
Ma'am,
y
it will
will
be
be
6,
6,
if my x is 0, suppose, so then my y will be 10.
10,
10.
If my x is minus 1, then my y will be what? This
Ma'am,
is plus
minus C.
12.
12.
12. 12.
Okay. Suppose, so whatever values I keep putting for x, I will get corresponding values for y. Are
Okay,
you
ma'am.
getting? So that means it has two variables. Okay. And among two variables, one variable is independent variable and another variable is dependent variable.
Dependent.
Independent means which can make its own choice. X can make its own choice. So whatever
Ma'am,
value
but
you give to
Y
X,
cannot make its
but,
own choice, right?
Y is dependent on X. Whatever value X will take, Y has to give value according to that. So Y is a dependent variable.
Ma'am, can it be the other way around also? Like if we take Y is independent and X is dependent?
That can also be. It can be other way around also. Okay. So in that case, you just take X this side and you get this like this by 2. X can be this. So for every value of Y, you will get some value for X. So in this case, Y is your independent variable and X is your dependent variable.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. You got it? Yes, children. Everyone understood this much? Dependent,
Yes, ma'am.
independent variable.
Yeah, ma'am.
Great. Okay, so and with this reason also, we say that system of linear equation in two variables has infinite solutions. So whatever value we give to x, we will get some corresponding value for the other variable. So that means how many solutions we can have? We can have infinite solutions. No? Are you
Mhm.
understanding? Infinitely many solutions we can have in this case. Okay. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So you understood this? It's not just restricted to one solution or two solution or three. As many values we give to x, we will get corresponding value for y. So that shows that we can have infinite many solutions in linear equation in two variables. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's do with this. Now standard form of linear equation in two variables is generally written as the standard form. Linear equation in two variables is generally written as ax plus by plus c, okay, equals to 0. Now here x, y are the variables and a and b are the coefficients, okay, and these are the variables. Okay, that's why we call it linear equation in two variables. A and B are the coefficients. Linear means the power of each variable is 1. Alright? And this is the standard form of the equation. So
Yes,
what is
ma'am.
the standard form of the equation? You have to keep this in
Ma'am,
mind.
AX plus BY
Ax
plus
plus
C is
by
0.
plus c equals to 0. So this is the standard form of the equation. Right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now suppose if I give you a question, say, this is the equation 2x plus 3y is equal to say 4.37. Okay. So here, can you tell me what is A, what is
Ma'am,
B?
AX will be 2,
Uh,
A will be 2, BY will be 3, and C will be 4.37.
okay, so this is this. Okay, I'll give you another example. Now somebody else should say 4 equals to 5x minus 3y. So let me ask myself now, who will say? Okay, Yukta, you tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
What is A, B, and C here?
Ma'am, A is 5, B is -3, and C is 4.
Yes, very good. Okay. So variable coefficient that is attached with variable x is A, with y it is -3, and the constant term is 4. Okay, very good, Yukta. Okay, now I'll ask somebody else. X minus 4 is equal to root over 3y. Okay, now A, B, and C. Okay, let me ask. Jitendra, you tell me, beta. Jitendra, tell me what is A, B,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
C here. This is equal to.
X is A.
X is A. X is not A, beta. X is a variable. X is a variable, no? So you compare it with the standard equation. X is a variable. Okay. Y is also a variable. So the number that is attached with X is your A, no? So what is here with A?
1.
1. Okay, now what is Y?
B. 4.
B wali term kaun si hai? The one which has a variable Y. So which is the Y term here?
Root over 3y.
Yes. Okay, so that's root over 3y. So that's C. Now this is the equation can be written in standard form like this. Okay, it's like this, no? There is nothing beyond the equal to sign that side. So that means when this root over 3y come to this side, it will become minus here. So that means our B will be root over minus root over 3. Okay? Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
And Yukta, same way here, this was minus 4. Because when 4 goes this side, it will become minus 4.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so and what is C here?
4. -4.
Yes, C is minus 4. Okay? Great.
Ma'am, ma'am,
Yes,
ma'am. So in the first one, shouldn't it be minus 4.37?
yes, it should be minus only when it comes
Yes,
from this side. No? If you compare
yes,
this
ma'am.
with this equation, it will be minus. Okay? Okay.
Ma'am, what will the value of 0 be if it's there in the question?
Value of 0?
Yes, ma'am.
0 has no value, but
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Ma'am, I got confused.
no, it's nothing. The standard equation is like this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now suppose write each of the following as an equation in two variables. Now here in this question, okay. Now see in the question, this is an example in the book. You have to write this equation in the form of the standard equation like this. The equation is given. This is the standard form of the equation. You have to write this equation in the standard form. Now here x is equal to -5. So what do? X minus 5 is equal to 0. This is the equation now. X plus 5 is 0. This is the equation. So what do I see here? With I need to find A, B, and C in this. If I want to compare this with the standard equation, I need to find A, B, and C, is it? So that means the coefficient of X is 1 here. Coefficient of Y is nothing here, so that's 0. and the constant term given here is 5. Okay, so how does the equation becomes now?
Ma'am,
1x,
x plus 1x
1x plus this is 0
0
plus
minus
5.
5. Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so this expression becomes as x plus y equals to 0, which is this. So you got these values for A, B and C in this. Yes, you understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Now suppose if you are given another question like this, so, okay, write each of the equation in two variables. Now you have to write it in two variables. Okay, so here the variable was just y. So two variables, how will you write this equation? 2x minus 3.
Ma'am, 2x minus 3 is equal to 0.
Okay, so here A is what, B is
2.
what, and C
Yes,
is
ma'am.
what. So A is 2 here, B is nothing, there is no y term here, so that
Ma'am,
means
0.
0, and C is minus 3 here, right? Okay, so how do I make an equation that becomes
Ma'am,
2
2x plus 0
plus
minus 3.
0y? Okay, I have to write it in a proper form, no, in two variable form. So I'll write it like this.
Minus 3.
Although it has no meaning, but I have to write in the standard form way. Okay. Yes, you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now see, there is a question here. The cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. Okay, I'm writing the question here. The cost of a notebook. This is a question in your exercise 1 of your book. The cost of a notebook is twice the cost of the pen. Write the linear equation.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, may I answer this one?
Wait, let others also answer. Okay, we must give chance to everyone. Okay, now see here, children. The cost of a notebook is twice the cost of the pen. We have to form a linear equation in two variables. So what can you do here? So you let the number of notebooks be x or number of pens be y. Can you take it like that? Yes? Hello?
Yes,
Let
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
the cost of we need to take two variables, no? So let the cost of notebook be
Bx.
this rupees x and cost of pen
Ma'am, will it be rupees 2y?
rupees y. So according to the question, what it says now, according to the question, it's saying that the cost of the notebook, that is x, is twice of the pen. The cost of the notebook is twice the cost of the pen. So that means x is equal to 2y. Have you understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What about others? Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, girls. Yukta.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the equation form, and the fi have to bring all these things to one side. It becomes like this: x minus 2y equals to 0. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the equation that is formed. Here a is 1, b is minus 2, and c is 0. Okay.
Ma'am, will the final answer be x minus 2y minus 0?
The final answer is this only with that.
Okay,
X
ma'am.
minus 2y is 0. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So the question was that write a linear equation in two variables. So this is a linear equation in two variables. Okay.
Ma'am, so first we have to, ma'am, so first we need to find the cost of one notebook and one pen, right? Yes.
We don't need to find, but we just need to take the variables. Okay. We are not finding the values of x. We are
Yes,
just
ma'am.
taking the variables which are representing that. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now next question is express the linear equations in the form ax plus by. You have to express the linear equation in this standard form. Okay. And indicate the values of a, b, and c. So you just have to tell the values of a, b, and c. So that's 2x plus 3y equals to 9.3y. So what is here a, b, and c? What is a, b, and c here?
Ma'am is 2
Yes.
Ma'am is 2, B is 3, and
Only
C is
Rohit is answering. What about others? Why others are quiet? Have I told others to keep quiet? Yes. And Rohit, how do you answer without taking permission?
yes, ma'am. Sorry.
You must wait for your turn, beta. Okay.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
know that's a good thing you are answering, but we must give turn to everyone. Otherwise, the others will not speak. Okay. Yes, Rayan, tell me.
Yes. B is 3
What is A?
minus 9.35.
A,
Oh, A is 2,
B,
3
C,
minus 9.35.
yes. Okay. So now
Isn't it minus 9.35? I think you wrote 9.35.
minus 9.35 meter. So minus 2x plus 3y equals to 6. Now let me ask somebody else also, all those who are sitting quietly. Sampath, tell me what is A, B, and C here? Wait with the standard form.
Ma'am, A is minus 2,
Yes.
ma'am, B is 3, and C is minus 6.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Now solution of linear equations. Now, how do we find solution to a linear equation? See, in this case, we were just forming the equations, is it? We were just forming the equations. We were finding A, B, and C. In the next part of the chapter, we are asked to find the solution of the linear equation. How do we find the solution? So, finding solution means finding the value for x, y. Okay. Okay. Now, here, the first one is written, which one of the following option is true? Y is equal to 3x plus 5 has a unique solution, only two solutions or infinite solutions. So how many solutions will this linear equation in two variables will have?
Ma'am, infinite solutions.
Yes, we have infinite solutions, okay? As I told you in the beginning only, we can have infinite solutions. So whatever value we give to the independent variable, we will get corresponding dependent variable. Infinitely many solutions. Okay. Right.
Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. I'm looking for some different questions. Okay. Because in this we have very simple questions are given here. So I'm just looking for some good questions. I have a worksheet made with me, but that's common for polynomials and this. Okay, maybe I'll give you some other. For your homework, you have done the chapter polynomials, no? I'll give you some extra sums for polynomials. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll post this worksheet. It's a handwritten worksheet. Okay. Yes, children.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
It's a handwritten worksheet. I just share the picture on the group. Okay, not on the WhatsApp. I'll just share it on the group. It's a handwritten one.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So I had given it to other children also. I want that you should also try.
Okay, ma'am.
It's for 9th class only. It's based on the chapter polynomials. Okay, so I'll give you your homework in a handwritten worksheet. Okay. Okay, now see, write 4 solutions for each of the following equation. Now we have to write 4 solutions for this. Now first one is 2x plus y equals to 7. Okay, this is the equation given. We have to write 4 solutions for this. Now what I have told you, one is dependent variable, another one is independent. So that means for if I put some value for x, I will get my corresponding value for y. So what will I get my value for x? So that will be x minus 2, y is 7 minus 2x. Okay, so if I give this value, y is 7 minus 2x. Okay, let's see whatever values we get here. Now, just let's see here. If I give put one value, if x is 1, then what will be my y?
Ma'am, it's 5.
It will be 5. If x is 2,
Ma'am, it would be 3.
3. If x is 0,
Ma'am, it would be 7.
it would be 7. Okay, so we'll find, let's say, if in the question it said find 4 solutions. So these we'll find 4 solutions. Now suppose if I take this as minus 1, so then what do I get?
Ma'am, 9.
9. Okay, so these are the 4 solutions. So solution of equation is always written like this, no? X coordinate first and then we have y coordinate. We have done this in coordinate geometry, right? So which are the 4 solutions? One is 1, 5, one is 2, 3, another one is 0, 7, another one is minus 1, 9. Okay, you understood this much? Now,
Yes.
in this exercise, the question is given only till here to find the 4 solutions. Now, I am telling you, now since you have got 4 solutions, you plot it on a graph. Okay, can you plot it on a graph, these points?
Yeah, ma'am.
So please do it in your notebooks. And children, please do it on a graph paper because only graph will give you some accurate value. Okay, otherwise rest everything will be just approximate. Do it on a graph if you have.
Yes, ma'am.
This is y-axis.
Ma'am, the values which you just found, right?
Ma'am, you kept a 0 again, ma'am, on the x-axis.
Oh, sorry. It's so funny. Okay. Okay. So this is the origin point 0, 0. Now let's plot the first point, that is 1, 5. So I have 1 here and my 5 is here. So this point is 1, 5. Okay. Then I have my next point, that is 2, 3. So 2 is here and 3 is here. This is another point. Now I have 0, 7. So 0 means here, x coordinate is 0. So that means this point is lying on the y-axis itself at point number 7. Then I have minus 1, 9. So minus 1 is here and I have 9 here. So this is this point. Now see, I have got all these points in one line. Okay. If I join all this with the scale, see with the scale you can do it on your graph. And when I join it like this, and I extend it further, I get a straight line. Is it?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
the equation of this line is 2x plus y equals to 7. I have plotted this line on the graph also. Yes, are you understanding, children?
Ma'am, is it for this
Hello?
syllabus is for class 10th, no?
No, it's not only
Ma'am?
for class 10. It's for you also. Okay. Okay.
I don't think so. We have this
Right,
in
children?
the
This
new
is what you have
textbook.
studied.
Yes, ma'am.
You will have beta. You are following the NCRT syllabus, no? And the CBSE board.
Yeah, ma'am. On rationalized textbook.
So you have it, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
All right. If it is NCERT and CBSE board, then you have it. Because plotting these points on the graph is in collaboration with your chapter coordinate geometry. Okay. So sometimes you get a mixed question of linear equation and coordinate geometry, where you have to find a solution of the equation and plot it on a graph. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, children.
Yes,
So you
ma'am.
must know this. Okay. Okay, so now I'm giving you the next one. Similarly, you must find out. The next equation is I'm giving you x equals to 4y. Please find 4 solutions for this. Okay, and plot it on the graph. See, in this question, it is given find 4 solutions. But if you are just asked to plot this on the graph, no, so you don't need to find all 4. Just 2 points are enough. Because to make a line, we just need 2 points. Okay. Okay. But in this question, we are asked here to find 4
Yes,
solutions.
ma'am.
So you are finding 4 solutions here. Right? So that means for your what x is, what will be your y? Y will be 4 by x. Okay. So please plot your value for x and y. Please find 4 solutions first. It's your choice to take whatever number as x, you will get your corresponding value for y. It's not necessary that all should have the same things, no?
Ma'am, I took a y as independent value. Can we do like that also?
You can do that. You can take y as independent variable. Okay. And plot it on a graph. Plot a graph also. So children, this time for Sunday test, this time you have objective test, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have your objective test.
Ma'am, will we have it on linear equations in 2 variables?
Yes, the previous chapter is done. No? We have taken the test on that.
Yes, ma'am.
So it will be linear equations only.
Okay, ma'am.
Find out and plot these points on the graph quickly, better the class time is over. I have another class children waiting. So can you continue this? Plot a graph.
Okay.
It is everyone will have different values. Okay, please continue. Okay, children, I'll wind up the class now. Yes, children, hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so please complete this question. I'm winding up the class now. We will continue tomorrow. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Post the homework on the WhatsApp. It will be a handwritten worksheet. Okay. Some 5
Yes, ma'am.
7 questions are there. It's on polynomials. So practice that. Okay. Thank you, children.
Thank you,
Bye.
ma'am.
Good night.